As it's been a while, it's Saturday, one of the few Saturdays that I actually have free. So I did a little bit of hunting in the morning and I didn't come up with anything, but I still have to go to the post office to pick up a couple of items that actually took a while to get here due to the long weekend. Well, actually, one in particular took a while to get here. It was a trade that I had done with Wade Fordsman. Now, Wade actually shipped this about 2 weeks ago, but we had a 2-day long weekend. And that stopped the mail. Then it stayed in customs for a while, and then they tried to deliver on a day that it was raining, and my box they left a notice, and the day I was supposed to pick it up, they didn't have my box. So it ended up being about, I would say, a good 4 or 5 day delay. But the box is here. It's going to be 2 unboxings of 2 different trade boxes. The first one, like I mentioned, is from Wade Fordsman. I'll put the exact link in the description, but we worked out a trade for a green machine and an M2, and of course this looks a little bit bigger, and I'm expecting that there's probably the token Ford from Wade in this box. So we're gonna see what's in here. Shout out to Wade, thank you for the trade. The green machine that's in here I was really looking forward to get, and glad it's finally going to be in my collection. So man, he threw in a bunch of extras. So here's the Volkswagen SP2. This is from that Target series that we ended up getting these, but I don't think I ever found this one in particular, but we got just a few of these during the holidays. We sent in the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. I actually mentioned to a couple of buddies of mine that this is one casting I actually regret not hoarding. When they came out, I just picked up, I think, literally 3 that I ended up keeping. One I know is loose, and I think I got 2 other ones carded. I did throw a bunch of those away as extras, but glad to have that one in the collection. And there we go, he even wrote it. There's a token Ford, and he put it in a baggie here. I don't think I've seen this one here. It's a 2005 Ford GT. Not sure if this was a mainline release or if this was like one of the ones in the multi-packs, but very cool. So there's a 2005 Ford GT. I also see there's a custom in here, so we'll take a look at the custom. Let's have a look here. So yeah, I haven't really been doing too many videos with unboxings. To be honest, I haven't really been doing many trades recently, for the simple fact that I don't really have doubles anymore. Any extras that I do get, I usually trade immediately. Usually locally. I've been doing local trades recently. Or I just give away, right? But yeah, just try not to hoard so much in the house. Oh, that's so sick. Oh, that's sick. It's actually a Skyline. So he sent over, wow, he put, these aren't real riders, but they're the Goodyear tires. Take a look at that. Painted it all black. Detailed the front and the rear. This is a non-roll cage single seat variation. Very cool. Thanks, Wade. I'm going to add that to the Skyline and JDM collection that I have. These tires look sick. Oh yeah, that's cool. Oh, the yellow just pops off. I just put it on the sunlight right now. Alright, so now on to the pieces that we traded for. This one in particular is one that I had. I've actually found this one. It was my first find of 2016. And I ended up giving this one away. And now it's back in the collection. These are limited to 500 pieces. It's a 68 Ford Mustang GT Cobra Jet, and this is the model kit chase. Just an absolutely awesome piece. This is now the second model kit in my collection that I've actually kept. The other one I have is a Bel Air, and I actually like these a lot. I find these to be very, very challenging to find. I actually had the van as well, the Econoline van. I had found that one this year as well. I gave that one away too. I might work on getting that one too, but it's not a big priority. It'll come along one time. Might see it even at a toy show. If it gets too windy, I'm gonna put up the window. Actually, let me see if I can. No, I don't even know where I placed my keys right now. Oh, there they go. Just gonna close the windows because it's getting kind of windy here. All right. So the last piece of the trade. There we go. Oh yeah, there we go. It is a 2014 Nissan GTR R35. He had found it with the, he had found two of these. Is the one with the green wheels and not the green base. That's actually kind of shocking. I anticipated this to have a green base, so you know what? Not sure if this is an error or if Greenlight is skimping out on this chase, but if anybody else has this chase, let me know if the base is also silver, because that's very, very weird where it's only green wheels. That is so bizarre. Cool nonetheless, because I mean, I display it this way anyways, but typically it has a green base, so yeah, let me know. It's number 910. The base looks very unpolished too. You know what? I have no idea. These usually have like a little bit of a clear coat. Looks very raw underneath. So if anybody else has this, you know, put it in the comments. Let me know if it's also a raw, or not a raw, but a bare base or non-green base. All right, and now we're on to the second trade. This is from MrHW1968, if I'm not mistaken. His name is Russ. Russ and I actually met. He's actually one of the first collectors that I had ever met from YouTube and just in general that was not in Ontario. So shout out to Russ, and thank you for the trade. The piece that's in here, I fell in love with from the moment I saw it. I don't even know where to open this from, but let's start right here. Alright. It's going to be a tough one to get into, guys. Sorry. Anyways, hope you guys have been finding some good stuff out there. It honestly feels like Christmas once again, where we're getting heavy stock almost daily, but it's just random. Like, you don't know what you'll be getting. So if you're not out there these days, you're kind of missing. But at the same time, like, you only have so much time, and stores are just stocking at the most unpredictable times. Like in my area, everything's out in the morning. So for the most part, evening pallet rating is, I wouldn't say finished, but harder to come across. Usually everything's out in the mornings, first thing in the morning, and I don't really have time for that, to be honest. I just don't have time to hunt that early in the morning. So a lot of you guys out there that are hungry, they're on the chase almost daily, and a lot of times in the day they're scoring pretty large. So, and that's how the hobby is. You know, you got to put in the time to get the reward, right? So anyways, we're finally getting into this. I hope I'm not crushing anything. This was a tough box to get into. Okay, so we got newspapers. Oh, actually there's cards in the newspaper, so let's have a look. Oh man, this guy, he threw in a lot of extras, man. So first things first, actually this is my first, not my first, but my first Lesney or vintage car was from Russ. And now he sent me a vintage Matchbox, probably from the Lesney era. Let me see, it says Matchbox Series. It's a Lamborghini Marzal. Take a look at that. I still have the one that he gave me when we met in person. It's a different one. Very cool. Then he sent in a Corvette. This is a 69 Corvette. I'm not sure if this is from a multi-pack or if that is a mainline release. That's pretty sick. And let's see what we can do here. Alright, I can feel there's more extras at the bottom. I don't have the box fully open, so I'm just like a grab bag right now, just a mystery. Oh, it's sick. What is this? It's a Redliners. I didn't even know this model. It's 32 Ford Vicky. Very, very cool. I'm not sure if these ones were like Redline exclusives, like for Walmart. I believe they had a series a couple of years back before I was into hunting and collecting that were exclusive like that. Oh man, he killed it with the extras, man. So we got the Austin Minivan 67. I think this one I have only, I picked one up carded. I do like this casting. There's also one from the graffiti series that I picked up last year. Alright, so I think we're getting into the main item. So I'm not sure how I'm going to take it out. Actually, there is a second car in here. I'm going to have to muscle into this. One sec, guys. Alright, there we go. Wow, still very taped up. Anyways, we got it now. So take that out. And this is the last extra here. Oh shoot, I don't have this at all. This is sick. This is the 64 Corvette Stingray Zamac. That's a way back playback. I wasn't collecting back then. I think this is what, 2013 Zamac? Yep, 2012, so it's a 2013 release. That's awesome. Alright. And now, the final piece that we had traded for. It's the 57 Chevrolet Bel Air M2 from the screwdriver set. I don't even know what these are really called. They're auto wheels, from the auto wheel set. Very, very sick. I've been seeing people find this. This hasn't really hit my area. Only one store got the case. It didn't have a chase from the looks of it, because this is the only chase from that set. But Russ found it and was cool enough to trade for it. We traded, well, you'll get to see his video when he gets his box. But we traded M2 for M2. And thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. I don't have the heart to open this up, but I'm pretty sure it would look awesome. But there's the M2 logo on the rear window. And the gold wheels, which I'm glad they went with, because the previous release of this didn't have gold wheels, just had the M2 logo at the back. Very cool. So thanks again for watching, guys. Sorry for the struggle on the last box there, but some pretty cool pieces. So thanks to Russ, thanks to Wade. These are the main pieces that we had traded for. That were the chase pieces, and very, very happy to have these in my collection. Russ, thank you for this wicked extra. The Zamac is cool. And Wade, thank you for this awesome custom. Alright, so there you have it, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I don't know when you guys will see me on the front facing camera again. I've been doing more in-store than anything, but take care, guys. Talk to you guys in the next one.